For our project on Thailand, we decided to do plastic management. History of Thailand. The Thai kingdom was originally established in the mid-14th century. Until 1939, Thailand was known as Siam. Thailand takes pride for being the only Southeast Asian country that has never been colonized by an European power. Thailand is also a very tourist-heavy nation, ranked the most visited country in Southeast Asia in 2013. The current ruling family is the Chakri dynasty. Below you can see the national flag and the current ruler. Thailand's finances. Thailand has very well developed infrastructure. With the government supporting pro-investment policies, Thailand's GDP is heavily reliant on international trade, accounting for nearly 2/3 of the GDP. Here below you can see the economic stats related to Thailand. It is the 8th largest economy in Asia. Thailand is still a developing country and has a long way to go.
For Thai people and customs, Thailand is nearly 94% Buddhist, and it's mainly of the Theravada discipline, and an unknown majority belongs to the Mahayana. In addition, there are minorities of Muslims in Thailand, about 5 to 6%, as well as Christians make up a little under 1%. Buddhism in Thailand is strongly influenced by traditional beliefs regarding ancestral and natural spirits, which have been incorporated into Buddhist cosmology and the regarding architecture around Bangkok. Most Thai people install spirit houses, miniature houses outside their dwellings where they believe household spirits live. They present offerings of food and drink to these spirits to keep them happy. And if the spirits aren't happy, it's believed that they'll inhabit the household and cause chaos. These spirit houses can be found in public places and on the streets of Thailand, where the public makes offerings. And one of the most distinctive Thai customs is the Y, used in greetings, leave-taking, or an acknowledgement. It comes in many forms, reflecting the relative status of those involved. Generally, the salutation involves a prayer-like gesture with the hands, derived from the Anhati mudra of the Indian subcontinent, and it also may include a slight bow of the head. The salutation is often accompanied by a smile symbolizing a welcome disposition and a pleasant attitude. Thailand's often referred to as the land of the smiles in tourist brochures. Another part of culture is that public displays of affection are not overly common in traditional Thai society, especially between lovers. It's becoming more common amongst the younger generation, but especially amongst elders, it's generally frowned upon. A notable social norm holds that touching someone on the head is also considered rude. It's also considered rude to place one's feet at a level above someone else's head, especially if that person is of higher social standing. The class system is unestablished, but it's still very important and pretty distinct even in today's culture. This influences how Thai people interact with each other, especially when they sit on the ground. Their feet always pointing away from others, tucked to the side or behind them. Pointing or touching something with their feet is considered really rude. Since a serene disposition is valued, conflict and sudden displays of anger are eschewed in Thai culture. For these reasons, most people would take care not to create any conflict. Disagreements or disputes are usually handled with a smile, and no attempt should be made to assign blame to another. This goes from the idea of sanuk, the idea that life should be fun. Because of this, life can be quite playful at work and during day-to-day activities. This leads into the food and meals, with food being a large culture of Thai people. Thai dining etiquette refers to the traditional and proper behaviors of Thai people while eating, and since Thai society has a lot of big families, having a meal together and sharing food is really important. This comes also, night markets and food stalls are popular amongst all and can be found in most malls and superstores. And the picture on the right is a common food stall you'll see. It's people making a similar texture to cotton candy that's served with roti or a thin pancake. And a common thing in these food stalls is the use of plastic. Plastic's pretty much found in all aspects of life. In the picture to the left, you can see that almost everything's wrapped in plastic. A big use of saran wrap is used to keep food as well as other common market items secure and clean. And on the right is a stall from a food market, and you can see that most of the ready-to-eat pre-cut packaging is using plastic wrap. This leads to a big problem as most Thai people rely on these plastics to sell their products. And this leads to a lot of pollution and negative social impacts. Lack of social responsibility and proper recycling processes cause increasing use of illegal dumping. and ongoing environmental issues such as smog and water pollution persist in downtown Bangkok. While outside interests in protecting these rainforests have taken root in Thailand, it's yet to really be adapted from corporate companies and specific local companies within Bangkok.
The plastic culture in Thailand. Thailand is one of the top 5 countries that pollute the ocean with plastic. Along with China, Indonesia, the Philippines, and Vietnam, they are all responsible for more than half of the world's plastic waste of 8 million metric tons. In Thailand, there aren't many systems in place to clean up plastic waste, as it wasn't a problem for prior generations. Many Thais don't feel responsible for cleaning trash outside their homes, and many waste management systems aren't set up properly, and the leaks are letting trash slip into the seas. There has been cases of even refrigerators washing up on shore in Thailand due to the leaks in the waste management system. Thailand has been an importer for plastic waste for the UK, US, and Japan, and a lot of plastic waste is from the convenient use of plastic shopping bags. Plastic statistics for Thailand include the fact that Thailand generates 1.03 million tons of plastic waste per year. Plastic accounts for 12% of Thailand's total waste, and in 2017, on average, Thais use 8 plastic bags per day. 75% of Thailand's waste is uncollected waste, but 25% of it is waste from leakage. Plastic recycling in the U.S. According to EPA, 9.1% of plastic material generated in the U.S. municipal solid waste stream was recycled in 2015. Another 15.5% was combusted for energy, while 75.4% was sent to landfills. Plastic recycling results in significant energy savings compared with production of new plastics using virgin material. 7.7 million tons of plastics were recycled globally in 2014, including more than 3.5 million tons of post-industrial and post-consumer plastic scrap that were recycled in the United States. Every year, roughly 102.1 billion bags are used by Americans. Almost 8 million metric tons of plastic ends up in the world's oceans annually, according to a 2015 study from UC Santa Barbara.
The United States currently has 633 material recycling facilities, which can clean, sort, and bale a total of 100,000 tons of recyclables per day. America uses 100 billion plastic bags per year. Plastic bags are used for an average of 12 minutes. We want to expand KW Plastics to Thailand. Currently, KW Plastic is one of the largest plastic recycling companies in the continental United States and Canada. Expanding operations into Thailand would be beneficial for both the company and Thailand. The company would be able to produce more plastic resins through recycling Thailand's plastic waste and create resins that can be used for the personal care, automotive, agricultural, construction, pipe, paint, and coating, recreation, and flexible packaging sheet application industries. This would help eliminate plastic pollution in Thailand by taking the plastic waste from the environment, and it could become a potential export to help the country's economy. The SWOT analysis. Strengths. Thailand is willing to change their habits. Weaknesses. Thailand is the 6th biggest contributor to plastic waste. Plastic waste increases in Thailand by 12% each year. The average Thai citizen uses 8 plastic bags per day. The opportunities. No bag project. Thailand has a 45-day halt on the use of plastic bags every year. Thailand has also announced a plan to halt all imports of plastic waste by 2021. The threats. Too much plastic waste can impact the health, cultural, infrastructure, and environmental.
Providing education to young people in schools and public education through source media so that the message is widespread. Steps to take would be banning or limiting plastic bags in stores that currently give out so many to their customers. The Thailand country director of Greenpeace said most people, especially the middle class people, know how to segregate waste, how to reuse, and how to recycle, but because of how many products they use in their daily life, they just throw a lot away. An attitude change is needed to get people to take the next step of recycling instead of just throwing all their plastic away, contributing to the already huge plastic problem. With commercials, articles, speeches, limitations, or bans on plastic bags and posters all around, the message will catch a lot of people's attention and implement the change. We want to implement reduce, reuse, recycle as a household saying and promote in multiple ways in media so the need is widespread and increased recycling method. educate the public with the current problem and how the country is going to fix the problem with new laws, regulations, and a mindset. And part of the recycling effort has been motivated by waste places paying people to sort their own waste, but that incentive hasn't been effective enough yet. Right now, Thailand currently is the sixth biggest contributor to ocean waste, and it generates 1.03 million tons of plastic waste per year, and 3% of that gets in the ocean. A change is clearly needed for Thailand's ways, and by implementing a new attitude towards recycling, it will cut down on plastic waste numbers, a cleaner ocean water, educating public awareness, and thinking more about environmental clean business rather than just the cost of business.